his little suck coming down that back straightaway. Steve Letard knows it too. He's a little worried. Something like that.
He said he's back to reality because he's in Alaska and not Mexico.
Yeah. Fucking Matrix got me back in full swing, man. Hell's this shit.
But he did not murder any leaders of the cartel.
No, we missed that one by a hair, man. I'd have to be honest. If I was in Mexico right now, I'd have to tell them fucking cartel members that I'm not stuck in Mexico with them. They're stuck in Mexico with me.
See, you were trying to ask some stupid ass question while he was trying to say that.
Can't let a man get in his show potential. I'm in show form right now, Kyle.
What'd you say?
I'm in show form right now.
Oh, shout out to Ben Genover, one of our followers from today.
Whoa, that was the pic you sent.
Nah, that was a different follower who's mad at his ex-wife. But we got a new follower today. His name is Ben Genover. Ben Genover.
Who's Jen?
I don't know. But the one that I sent to the chat said, my crazy ex-wife started calling me and asking for money after getting out of jail in Montana for doing the same shit to her now husband that she was doing to me when we were together.
Hell yeah. That's his Instagram bio, or did he message that?
No, I sent the post.
God, that's wild.
She's got a hat on. She's got a hat on sideways.
People really put it all out there, don't they?
Pressure Works?
SC Pressure Works.
What do they do? Pressure wash?
In Charleston, yes, sir.
Are they really good at it?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
You need them to pressure wash that driving record you got, Elliot.
Me and God, dude. I was between me and God.
Owner smokes cigarettes. If you're not waking up at 7 a.m. and chugging
It's hard.
It's the coolest little spot ever.
Except they got big hips and not big.
You're not. That app you got that tracks drinks, I'm pretty sure I broke my account.
The Less app. Shout out Less app. We need to get them as a sponsor.
Yeah.
I might email them. Oh shit. I put a hurt no mind in Daytona for sure.
And
we went from a week in Mexico for a Mexican wedding to directly to Mardi Gras. That's what I pregame Mardi Gras with a Mexican wedding. And then you know what happens when you go skiing? Lift beers. I praise. You drink on the lift. I literally drank a beer going down the mountain. I got to the bottom. I was like, oh, this thing's empty.
Banquet beer.
Banquet, yes.
I stand by, amigo. Gonna be late by 25 minutes. Wildest day of my career in a good way. Having a lot of drinks.
That's what. All right, then he officially foregoes his pick of SVG. I'll proudly take that. Listen, by downtown Elliott Brown not being present, he foregoes his race selection for COTA. I hereby take Shane Van Gisbergen as my selection going into COTA. You heard it here. Hell, you just don't want me to go out there and pick fucking Cole Custer every week.
All right, well.
And we're back. Carson Hocevar, are we calling him the Intimidator or the Intimidante? What are we going with?
I think we got to go Intimidante, but there's nothing al dente about the moves he's making on the track. It's all muy rapido. I don't think he's making many friends, and in a sport where you have to race against 40 other people and beat all of them, I would probably pay some dividends to have some friends on the track, but
nope.
He's getting pretty close. So, I mean, can't really argue with the results, but he probably had the fastest car that weekend. What do you think?
I'm not sure if you saw, Sweaker, but the king himself, Richard Petty, said that all these haters need to shut the hell up. And Dale Earnhardt didn't make no friends. And Carson Hocevar reminds him of Dale Earnhardt, just like Dale Jr. said last year. And we need to push Carson to ignore these jackasses. We got enough people that follow the rules and make friends. This guy's going to be a superstar. And he was the most exciting part of that race last week. And he made a dozen moves that were crazy and didn't wreck anyone. So, viva Intimidante, por favor.
I would love to see the amount of, I don't even know what the stat would be, late passes. But if you combine, the last 10 laps at Daytona and the last 15 laps at Atlanta, shout out Spire for unbelievable Speedway cars. Maybe they got a little insider info from Chris Gabehart. Who knows? We'll get to that later. But yeah, he's had fast cars. He's a great driver. He's had a rep, like even back to the truck series, like he was wrecking guys. He never had like a full nationwide season. He just went straight from trucks to cups. Obviously, the truck series is one of the most aggressive series there is, but his equipment's catching up to his talent, and I think he's probably going to win multiple races this year the way he's driving. If he can perform like that on super speedways, if you give him a fast car at a Michigan at a mile and a half, I think there could be a race or two where he just dominates this year, leads 70% of the laps and wins the race. So I'm excited. I'm high on Hocevar. I'd love to get stuck in the hurricane, but pause. But what do you think, scientist?
I was trying to pick my favorite driver, and I'm picking Hocevar, even though he's an absolute dickhead, according to other drivers, but I like him. The second lap in overtime is what convinced me. Like, everyone was so pissed off at him, but he was just like, I want to win.
Yeah, that's what we want. Everybody's awesome. Like, raise hell, praise Dale, and someone goes out there and drives like him, and they get their panties in a wad and get all butthurt.
It's on my feet, and he said he has no friends.
Yes, that's what we want. We don't need no friends out here.
He was shell-shocked. He's like, so you don't talk to anyone. You don't even say hi.
I mean, that was a wild thing. Like, you're around, maybe it needs to be that way for him to carry this attitude every week. You're around these people 40 weeks out of the year at the track next to each other. Like, and then your wives are interacting, your kids interacting all the time. This is going to be awkward to be annoyed at each other all the time. But he's got no wife, no kids, no friends. This man can just go out there, and he's a superstar prospect at an up-and-coming team. He can just go out there and throw caution to the wind.
Yeah. I will say he also played lead blocker for Kyle Busch for the truck race Saturday, so he is a team player. I don't know if he's trying to recruit Mr. Busch to Spire, but he was second in line for the majority of the time Kyle was leading in the truck race, and he was throwing blocks. He was making sure nobody was getting around the Spire teammates, brought home a 1-2. So he's got the team player mentality if they're willing to help out. But
look at Joey Logano leading the first lap.
Hey, what's up with Joey Logano's haircut, man? Did he hear us and said, I got to look more manly, shave my head?
You remember how Will Smith slapped Chris Rock?
Yeah.
It's because Joey Logano has the same disease as Jada Pinkett.
Oh.
He's got alopecia. Yeah.
I thought you were about to say he's got Crohn's disease or lupus. Man, 2026 racing season is back, and with it is Kevin Harvick word vomiting. It is the most disgusting commentating I have ever heard, man. I don't even get how they give this guy a job. At least give him a grip. Do not let him free ball. This dude couldn't make a sentence and a thought process connect if it was two cords in a fucking paper bag in his left hand, man.
All right, I don't know if that one's gonna make the cut. I might have to bail you out on that one. Look at this. Look at this ad. They want us to build cartels.
No way. Oh my God, that's so bizarre. What the?
Send that video to Jalisco. Damn, that's kind of fire. Look at that volcano.
See it, man.
I can skip this ad, but I'm gonna watch it.
World of Warships.
No, man. Cartel don't have the Navy. That's clearly Iran.
Austin Cedric, that's your pick. Drove from 30th to 3rd in like 13 laps.
Cindric with the E, right? Man, didn't even know how to spell his damn name.
Yeah, that was.
I'm gonna send Elliot the "Your Only Hope" emoji.
Help me, Elliot Brown. Your only hope. Look, Ty Gibbs did the world a favor and wrecked Josh Berry there, right?
What's wrong with Josh Berry? He almost got our man Seabell too. What you call him?
Yeah.
Kyle? What you call Seabell, Kyle?
Downtown called him a twink.
No, you called him goofy, man. You got to get with it, man. You got to get in the game.
Elliot Brown, E. Brown did say with Chris Bell's twink ass.
I didn't write that.
Sorry, I got Josh Berry confused with Corley Joy for a second. My bad.
Jesus Christ,
they're so irrelevant. Shout out Josh Berry with his win last year, though. Christopher Bell honestly looks like one of the guys off of Mad Men. I can't think of his name.
One of the dweebs.
Yeah, it looks like one of the dweebs off Mad Men.
He also reminds me of the rich kid from iCarly.
Gibby?
You gotta
Here's another nepotism son. Look at him both.
Gibby?
Your iCarly statement. I'm backing it up.
Chris Bell looks like Neville from iCarly.
The black guy?
He's just his attitude and the look. No, Nebel. Nebel.
I was thinking about the
It's
dude
fucking
from Ned's
Neve
Declassified.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's like evil. No, that's Cookie. It's Cookie.
All right, look. I think. Look at all
That's
these
what you
campers on
get.
the backstretch. Rudy, you see them campers?
I see that. I don't want to go to. I don't want to go to Atlanta. Yeah,
I want
look
to
at
rent
them.
one of those.
I tell you,
Oh man.
you better have a pull out because Lord knows we don't.
The 2311 just, I mean, Penny say
Hey.
that Michael Jordan done bought the sport. They're gonna win all the races.
Look, the man done beat the hell out of him in a lawsuit, and now he's about to beat them all on the track.
Look, check him out.
Boom, man of the year. Kyle Busch ain't won in over a year.
What Kevin Harvick say right here? Oh, they cut it from the broadcast.
No way.
Right about this time, he said he tried to fit it in that hole, Kevin.
Hold on, I recorded
Ask
it.
him liked our tweet about it. But yeah, I mean, Kyle Busch has not won a Cup Series race since Sweeker joined the Checkereds or Records podcast. Here we are later.
I think there's something to be said about that. This segment's brought to you in part by NASCAR. We should get a sponsorship working with them.
We should.
I see the hole that he was trying to go for.
Oh, damn. We be giving Arby's free spots. Check this out, Dalton. Look at that mozzarella.
Look at this thing on the left. Look at the thing on the left.
Yeah. Look at the left. The apple
What is
turnover
that?
stick. It's an apple turnover, I think.
I don't know if we got those up here in Russia.
They had our girl Sophie Cunningham out there in Atlanta this week. Hot girls eat Arby's hat.
Talking about that man, Carson Hocevar, if he raced for the checker like he was racing for the white, he might do something with his career. I know he's getting there, but look what he does. Look what he does on the next lap. It's a white flag.
Oh yeah,
for.
you gotta watch the next.
And he's trying to send it into Tyler Reddick. Like, babe, you got another lap to go.
He tried to put it in that hole.
Yeah, I don't know which hole that is. That's more like a knee crevice.
Hocevar versus Bubba. Hocevar is in Bubba's head.
Hey baby.
Watch what he does. Hocevar gets a run. Bubba crossover. Broke the man's ankles. Can't get your ankles broken. The Jumpman 23.
Watch right there coming out of the four.
Hocevar
he thinks it's like he's racing for the checker.
Yeah. He's side drafting him. He's gonna win. Nope. One more lap.
There's another lap.
Watch Hocevar. He blocks out Bubba.
Yeah, he hits Bubba again.
He is crazy.
SVG's fourth. He must get passed by 2 cars here on this last lap. Man, I just was like, anyone up there I wanted to win. I did not want Briscoe to come back and get this win. But about right here, you could tell nothing was doing. So.
Did they even show Reddick?
And Tyler Reddick comes around to win 2 in a row. Michael Jordan wins.
Go MJ, go MJ.
He's in his rare Air Jordan 4 PEs. I think maybe they're Marquette's shoes. Look at this back out. Look at this burnout in reverse.
Hell yeah.
They said, put it in reverse, Terry. They said he did that because he won back-to-back.
That's neat. That's neat. All right.
So, speaking of your man, Kevin Harvick, Toyota Racing Development signed his 13-year-old son to a long-term deal today. So now he's going to be in the Toyota feeder system.
And there's nepotism. I hope Kevin ain't in his ear talking to him when he's racing.
Yeah, so it's Gibbs, 2311, and Legacy. So one of those 3. But Michael Jordan might have bought the sport by then, like Penny said. Who knows what it'll look like.
One, to answer your question, yes, he is trying to recruit Kyle Busch to Spire. I mean, Daniel Suarez in the 7 cars on a 1-year deal. Michael McDowell, I'm pretty sure he signed a 2-year extension when he left Front Row Motorsports for Spire. So everyone's assuming Kyle Busch is going to go to the 7 car, but there's two drivers there that could be replaced. Daniel Suarez is like 7th in the points or something. They've only been to super speedway, so he's got a lot of work to do left in the year, but there's 2 seats open at Spire. But your man's got to actually prove that he can still wheel a vehicle to the finish, Shrieker.
He made a bad move. I'd say probably a low percentage move. That early in the race, you don't really need to aggressively cut off the top lane that has all the momentum. But, you love that early in the race if the guy kind of lifts a little bit, especially if everybody's committed to the top. If someone dives below him, then he'll be okay. But, he got a hit in the left rear, and he couldn't hang on to it. But I wouldn't put all
Well, you're
going
to see it right here. There he goes.
Tough to see, tough to do. But, he's not the only person that spun out in that race. It was a fantastic, crazy race. It's Atlanta. It would have been great to come out with a good points day. I think RCR normally has fast cars, and the Chevys overall besides Larson and I guess, Trackhouse and Hendrick showed up, so it would have been nice if Kyle was there at the end, but hopefully he ran really well at COTA last year, so if he can get a top 10 this week, that'd be good for the morale.
Yes, top 5 for Ross Chastain and 6th place for SVG. Best finish for him on an oval.
6th place for SVG after spinning out, 3 times?
Yeah. Look at that Wendy's paint scheme for Ross, too. I'll tell you what, the 24 looked good in the wall again this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, Byron has a lot of speed on super speedways, but he is a magnet for finding himself in trouble. I think he kept the car a little bit cleaner today, but, I mean, if you're at Atlanta where it's 2x2 and everybody's on top of each other and you get a flat tire, it's not going to go well. So, crazy wreck.
I don't remember Ross Chastain getting in the wall like this, but I guess he did, and he rallied too. But so this lawsuit with Gabehart, Spire gets their setups from Hendrick Motorsports. If Gabehart took this information to Spire, then it's made it to Hendrick Motorsports. So we're about to see our Checkereds or Wreckers king right here, Speaker. We're about to see the supposed defending champ. Look at him. There he goes. Spinning through the grass.
Until they show the other side. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, SVG. There's let's see. What about, I gotta get some talk about Natalie Decker, Sweaker. I thought the hate on her last week was absolutely ridiculous. I know that people are annoyed that she has the followers and the sponsorship to run in the O'Reilly Auto Parts series, but she was pissed off on the radio after she ran into this wreck. But people want to see characters, and then they show some passion and everyone's mad at her, and then she takes a picture with her shirt off with Brett Kreischer, whose whole thing is I'm a comedian and I wear my shirt, and everyone's all mad. She's a mother. She's married. Y'all are some nerds. Like, she's in her bra with Brett Kreischer in a shirt. Like, this is why she has followers, because she's interesting, and y'all are a bunch of dorks.
Wait, you said Bert Kreischer?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So a couple things there. I guess first piece is in the actual racing point. She spent the entire O'Reilly race at the back of the field, Daytona, a mile behind the field, to stay out of trouble. And then she's still the slogan that's going around is she got into a wreck that happened a week ago, because they wrecked in turn 3 and she was on the backstretch, and she still somehow got in the wreck. Now, in her defense, a car that was on the bottom rolled up the track that she probably wasn't expecting. But also, it's like the caution's already out. You might as well completely stop, let everybody wreck to the top or the bottom, and then go about with your clean car. So you get to, finish the race with the clean car, as she is probably hoping to do and gets paid to do. So that's, I guess, with the gripe from a lot of people. I saw our gal Isabella Robusto, Checkereds the Records fan, commenting on it, saying she's doesn't think that it's a good look for female drivers when we're putting Natalie Decker on a pedestal. I think, Jade Avadison, I think another up-and-coming ARCA driver who's a female, was also kind of – there's just all the good female NASCAR drivers were kind of piling on Decker too, so I don't think it was
No, that's what I'm saying.
It was –
she's not that good. We got plenty of guys in the Cup Series who run into the damn wall every single week. Door bumper clear was particularly, as we see Denny get taken out by enemy of the show, Joey Logano, right here. Catch me outside, Joey. Whatever. I don't know. I'm rooting for Natalie Decker now, I guess. What really got me going is the anger towards the Bert Kreischer photo. Like, whatever. Complain about her driving ability. That's fine. Say that she's not a good look for women. We know that was true with Danica Patrick, like making the girls not be taken as serious. And we do have some serious prospects. Isabella Robusto is a really good driver. Jade's really good. We want them to do well. But the girl taking a picture with her shirt off with the comedian, like, grow up. It's fine.
Haley Deegan.
No, she's ass.
She got an ass.
She used to have Victoria's Secret on her truck, Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
but she sucked too bad, so they got rid of it.
I will say, with on Matt Tiff's podcast, shout out an old head, but the rumor going around, which isn't really a rumor because it's confirmed by Natalie Decker, is that she may have been somewhat groomed by her current husband.
I mean, no, but
as in she was 14 at a NASCAR track, and her now husband basically said, "Hey, hit me up when you're 18." And on Valentine's Day, he asked her how her day was going, and she essentially sent him a illicit picture, and they never stopped talking.
Jesus.
all right. So are we policing? Are we policing that now? Like, I don't give a shit to get involved in that.
That guy
Well,
broke the
so
rules.
because of
Like,
that,
it's
so because
ridiculous.
of that, they're mad. So because Natalie Decker was groomed by a man, we're upset that she is taking a picture with her shirt off with a super famous comedian
No,
in
I'm
a
just
sport
saying
where
there's a lot
I,
of
it's just
bad,
like, I get it. Just like none of this doesn't make sense. Like that's not bad on Natalie that a man allegedly took advantage of her. It's just like people, I'm telling you what it is, Streaker. Here's the deal. NASCAR has done so many positive things this year that our fan base has nothing to hate on right now. And so they're just begging for something to talk shit about. And this week, Natalie Decker was the easy target.
We shouldn't hate on her because she was groomed, but on top of everything else, not the best look. That's all I'm saying.
We've already seen Hocevar take out Christopher Bell. Do you have opinions on that,
Yeah,
Sweaker?
he's getting a lot of flack for it. They're saying there wasn't any room. It's kind of really similar to in 2014 in the chase. Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson were on the front row of a restart at Texas. Jeff Gordon goes up the track a little bit, and Keselowski slams it in the middle, cuts Jeff Gordon's tire. Jeff Gordon spins out, and then there's that giant fight on pit road between Keselowski, Gordon. Harvick pushes Gordon into the fight. If you could get a side by side of those two restarts, I think it'd look pretty similar. Bell goes up and then comes down, so I wouldn't put all the blame on Hocevar, but I'd say it's probably like 75% his fault.
I thought you were going to say, honestly, I've heard a lot of people defend this decision. Like he saw a hole there and he went for it. He tried to put it in that hole, Kevin, but I thought you were going to say it looked like the All-Star race where Kyle Busch threaded the needle between Gordon and Kenseth
2009
at Charlotte, Streaker.
That's another good shout.
Yeah.
And that was another fantastic race.
And that's another driver that we love to hate. Like we're seeing the second coming here of this personality, and we can't wrap our minds around it to understand, some of us. But all right, here, let's watch the overtime. We got Bubba and Reddick lined up with two Chevys on the outside. It's Bubba, Reddick, and a JGR Toyota, and Hocevar with two Trackhouse Chevys behind him. I mean, what are you doing here, Bubba?
Yeah,
Like,
that's wild.
what? Just like stay in front of your teammate.
Boom.
You know that he's gonna do something wild. What did you think about Bubba's
Yeah, I
block
think
there,
it's just
Seeker?
kind of losing sight of I think it's a very short-sighted move. He's thinking that he's got to make the move to win the race on the backstretch with 2 to go. It's like, you at the end of the day, you're going to need help, and your teammate just won the Daytona 500. So I feel like Reddick would have been pretty committed to Bubba had Bubba stayed in front of
Yeah.
him. But Bubba, he's a good plate racer. I just think Atlanta, the runs happen so fast that like it was never going to work. And like even if he got in front of Hocevar, he probably thought I can block Hocevar and Reddick can block the low line, so I can manage the two. But the top's always going to get the run, but you want to be on the bottom in the corner. So I think if he stayed bottom, even if Hocevar got to his outside, he would have cleared him coming out of 4. So easy to say after the fact, but yeah, tough for the Bubba fans. It was pretty cool to have a Xfinity versus Spectrum on the front row of the restart. I mean, we're neither one, but
Yeah.
it was a good
Yeah,
little
that
battle
is-
up there.
Hocevar does have to work on that. He needs to. He said we had a fast Spectrum Chevy. He needs a
Yeah, exactly.
fastest Xfinity Wi-Fi punchline or something. Don't you think? Yeah, I mean that sucks for Bubba. Now he's going to go to the meetings all week and watch Tyler Reddick get all the shine again. They were also calling out on his radio like you can't lead a line because of your fender. He definitely wasn't going to pull out from behind Bubba in that scenario with the damage too. All right, we're going to the Circuit of the Americas, and we are going to watch some road course racing for the first time.
Shout out Bubba for being second in the points. He's 40 points behind Reddick, but 23-11, 1-2. That's pretty good to see.
Who scored the most points last week, Kyle?
Reddick.
Dude, you got one.
I mean,
No, in the group.
oh.
I got it. Don't worry about it. Sweaker, you are the points leader right now with your pick of Carson Hocevar, I think. So you get to pick the first person this weekend.
This might be a hot take, but I am going to pick Tyler Reddick to go 3 in a row at COTA. He's been.
I love it. I
He's
don't think it's smart,
good
but
on
I
the
love
road
it.
courses, all in this next gen car. He actually won a couple in the RCR Chevy before he moved to 2311. And if 2311 has found something after this lawsuit, maybe Michael Jordan's cutting some bigger checks to Uncle Joe Gibbs and getting more help on making some fast cars. So give me Reddick and give me a Kyle Busch top 5.
Good God. Kyle Busch has not won since Sweaker joined the Checkereds or Wreckers podcast. Just so everyone remembers. But so who did Elliott say he wanted? Kyle?
Give me Chris Bell's twink ass, Elliott.
Who? Okay.
Elliott.
So Elliott's got Chris Bell. Did Dalton say he wanted SVG?
Yes.
Okay. I'm the other Red Bull driver, Connor Zilisch. It's interesting. Shane Van Gisbergen did not win this race last year. He got damaged. Connor Zilisch, the greatest NASCAR prospect of all time, is going to do it this weekend.
I respect it.
He's going to put it all together. He got taken out by his teammate Daniel Suarez at this race last year. So it's basically been a year since we came on here and said Suarez was out at Trackhouse. Because after that race, we were like, he's done. He took out the stud teammate and himself.
I was going to pick Daniel Suarez, but of everyone at COTA, open shot, the fate of the universe on the line, the Martians have the death beam pointed at Earth, you better hit it. I want AJ Allmendinger, plus 3,000, plus 850, top 3. Give me him.
Okay, so you're taking him as your points pick as well, right?
Yes.
All right, the dinger is a good one at the road course. All right, so Sweaker with Tyler Reddick, Elliott with Chris Bell, I'm with Connor Zilisch, Scientist is on AJ Allmendinger, and Rudy taking the perennial favorite at the road courses, Shane Van Gisbergen.
Rowdy was in the truck race last week, and all NASCAR fans got upset because they've made a timed race, Rudy. And guess what time the race ended?
What time?
4:20. 4:20 blaze it, said the Truck Series. I want all 135 laps. 127 laps ain't good enough for me. I mean, look at this. Wow. Rowdy just went to the front in the truck race, and his teammate, Kyle, you know Frankie Muniz from Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah, but what was the movie he was in with Amanda Bynes?
I don't know.
That's what I know him from.
Look at the lineup. Look at number 25. Look at 25th place. That's Frankie Muniz.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Now look at this donkey.
Races.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I didn't even realize Stenhouse Jr. was in this race. Check him out. You got Ricky Stenhouse, Kyle Busch, one truck driver, and Hocevar. Look at Hocevar. This man's wilding out.
Frankie, you know what's crazy? Races a truck for NASCAR.
Yes.
Or Craftsman Truck Series.
Yes.
That's the most mind-blowing thing. I would have never guessed, or that might have been my last guess.
I mean, this is what Kyle Busch has been reduced to, dueling it out with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the Truck Series.
They just randomly did it?
I think he just protects him the whole time. He doesn't even threaten to win the race. Hocevar just held him up and lets Kyle Busch win. Called it a business decision after the race. If that's not confirmation he wants Kyle Busch as a teammate, I don't know what is. But
that's going to be it. We will try to say something equally as offensive next week. See you then.
What are they called? Pressure Works?
SC Pressure Works.
What do they do? Pressure wash?
In Charleston, yes, sir.
Are they really good at it?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
You need them to pressure wash that driving record you got, Elliott.